Hello there, farmers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm DeuceMS. Today we jump back into some Farm Sim League. Yes, Farm Sim Esports. If you didn't see the last one, we went through the play-ins. This is the finals for tournament number 1 for FSL Season 4. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to be skipping through a lot of this because we don't need to see every single second of the match. This is basically just an overview, highlights, whatever you want to call it. It's also 6 hours and 15 minutes long, so I'm going to be cutting down as much of this as possible because I have a very limited amount of time to record. So let's go. As you can see, the screen here is paused. I'm using Twitch's clean feed. So this is on twitch.tv/Giants Software clean feed. I will leave a link to all their different links or feeds down below. The German, the English, and the clean feed. I'll also leave a link to the YouTube channel as well. So you can go find all the different Farm Sim League or Giants channels to be able to come view this on in your own time. So we're looking at the online tournament number 1 brackets here. And here are our round 1s. Let's go through this. So we got round 1. We had Power Team Esports versus the Flamboyance. Linder versus Bednar. We got Trelleborg versus My Insanity. Vultra versus Flamboyance B. Flamboyant B. Wait, why are there two different? I'm probably butchering names. Don't think anything about it. I'm probably butchering names. Why is there two? Why is there Flamboyant B and Flamboyance? Either way, all right. Let's get into match number 1, whatever it may be. Oh wow, I skipped way ahead here. Okay, hang on. Time out. Don't look. I gotta see. Oh, it's Power Team Esports versus Flamboyance. All right. So we're gonna be checking for rushes, and then we're gonna be looking at first bail, and then we're gonna look at the final score. We're just gonna go over some highlights from each of these here. Again, there's a lot of matches, and these are best 2 out of 3. So each team is gonna play 2 out of 3 matches. So, oh, it looks like somebody got tangled up in the tree down there. Now they're running into each other. Guys, get it together. Come on. Grab the ideal so the other team couldn't get one, and they already had one unlocked. Smart move there for sure. Let's see. Where are we going? Somebody's going back up the hill here to grab something. I'm not real sure what they're doing. Okay, this is very strange. All right, first bell, here we go. I don't know what's going on. I'll be real honest. I don't know what's happening here. Hadin with the first bell for the Flamboyance. Is it actually going to go in, or is it? Oh, you've missed. You've missed the first bail. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. That's points being wasted there. What is it, 120 maybe? 129. All right, that's still a good score. Probably would have been closer to like 135 even with hitting it the first time. All right, let's skip ahead here. Here comes Power Team Esports with the first bail for them. We're gonna see. Oh man, bounce! They got really good at banking off of those bridge rails, haven't they? All right. Oh, nice. Okay, so a little late getting there, but it was a nice throw in. 93 points. Still better to get those 93 points than not, because each bail is worth 20 points on top with modifier set at 2.0, which it is. Each bail on bottom is only worth 10 points, so that would take you 9 bails on the bottom to get those 93 points. Still worth getting those 93 points for sure. All right, let's skip ahead here. All right, looks like we got some bails headed over toward Power Team Esports. They're going to go ahead and get them on the rack, it looks like. Going up the conveyor. Never mind, they changed their mind. They're going to stack. Okay. They're going to hold and stack right now. Oh, somebody dumped some grain. We got a 3.0 multiplier for the Flamboyance. To 1.0 for... Yeah, there's no point in putting them on the conveyor belt if you're only getting one point. Just shove them in the bottom. Or wait, dump your grain, even it back out, right? That's probably the better option. All right, we got 8 minutes. The drops are crazy tool and speed up. It looks like they chose speed up over here on Power Team Esports have anyway. And it looks like the Flamboyance also chose speed up. So there you go, there's your drops. Still at 3.0. Man, the Flamboyance is running away with this. I don't know what Power Team Esports has planned for this, but they need to do something soon because... Oh no! Hang on. Let's go back. We got to see this. This is part of the fun right here. So once you go over a bridge, the bridge lifts up, even if your teammate is on it. So that's what happened here. It looks like they went over the bridge, and then the teammate tried to follow, and now they are stuck. Like, they're borderline ready to go to outer space here. If you've ever played Farm Sim, you know sometimes these machines can get pretty wacky when they get pinned in somewhere. And they are stuck until the blue team goes over that bridge on the other side, because it'll let it back down. Wow, that is bad, yeah. So this is... I did not expect these kinds of highlights today. It looks like he hit the bell, bounced, went over the rail, and then got stuck as the bridge went up again. Wow, that is bad, yeah. All right, so here we go. Here comes Valo with Power Team Esports to drop some grain, maybe even this multiplier back out a bit, but how much more grain does... oh, no, they are really stuck. And now the bridge goes again. Oh, no, that is bad. Get out of here. Gotta turn pop-ups off when I do this. That is really bad. All right, so we're back at a 2.2 to 1.8, and it looks like Flamboyance may leave it there. They've got a good lead going. They are still stuck here. They are still stuck here. This is very bad. All right, there we go. Got the tractor loose. Got to get hooked back up to that baler and get going. Oh man, Flamboyance really getting up there, trying to get people to knock them loose. I mean, this is the problem with going across those bridges in a weird way, right? If you try to double up going across them, you risk getting stuck. If you get your tractor hung up, then it takes another team member out of play because they have to come get you. That was a good opportunity for Power Team Esports to catch up there, but it looks like we're just going on the bottom. There's 4 minutes left, so not gonna be an easy catch up. Oh wait, we had a power drop there. Let's see what it is. Multiplier switch. Are you really taking that? Oh, it stopped their top conveyor belt, but it swapped to so it swapped it, but it stopped their top conveyor. I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess that was worth it then, because they can put them in up top, and now we had a grain dump somewhere here to get the multiplier back over to and it's right here in between this somewhere. There it is. The multiplier switched back over, and then we had a grain dump. So 1.6 to 2.4. We got belts going up the conveyor again. Let's hop on to the end here. 25 seconds left. It is 791 for the Premier's Flamboyance, and Power Team Esports has 622. I'm butchering the name, and I really do apologize. It's not on purpose. I really just don't read well. So that's what I think about it. But yeah, Flamboyance is probably going to take this. 849 to 668. And there we go. Yeah, 849 to 668. Great job. Great effort by Power Team Esports. Great effort by both teams. Let's skip on to the next setup here. All right, here we go. Let's jump back to first bale, and let's watch the swing into first bale here. Here we go. Match number 2. Nice. That was really good. 142 points is smoking fast. That's really good. I mean, you're talking about a minute and 4 seconds in. That's pretty good. 1 minute into the match and you've got a bale going in. That's pretty dang fast. All right, let's see what Obelix gets here for Power Team Esports. Coming in with the jump. First bale is gonna be... Oh no! Oh, he still dragged it. He dragged it in. Good deal. 108 points. All right. So again, getting that 108 points is still very, very important, because you would rather have that 100 points or that 90 points than have to shove 9 bells into the bottom or 4.5 bells into the top. Silo closed and bell drop. We can skip ahead and see what everybody got. It looks like Power Team Esports picked up silo closed, and Flamboyance hasn't gone for this. It doesn't look like they're going to. Yeah, so Flamboyance didn't go for a drop at all. Next drops is direct delivery bell multiplier. We'll skip ahead, see if anybody goes for these. Oh, there we go. Okay. So bell drop, Haden went for the Flamboyance. And they also dropping grain right now to get that grain multiplier up. And is anybody going to grab either one of these? Looks like Valo. Ooh, 3 seconds left on that. Cut it very close, Power Team Esports, getting your drop there. So both of them picked up bell drop. So 1.6 times and 1.5 times bell, or not bell drop, I guess it was bell multiplier. So yeah, getting some good points there for bell multiplier. Let's see how much. Yeah, they're getting 48 points per bell right now, because they've got the 1.6 times and the 3.0 times multiplier for the bales for Flamboyance. So they're getting 48 points per bell up top right now. That was pretty insane. And here we go. 5 seconds left. Man, they should have coordinated that better. Power Team Esports, you were close. You were close, but you let your bell multiplier expire before getting that even back out with the grain there. Bell Withering is the power drop. So let's see who goes for it. High Dannon's going for it for the Flamboyance. 1 Bale, okay. And nobody on Power Team Esports is going for it. They've got enough going on right now. They got to get Bales in. It's 470 to 512. Let's skip ahead. All right, we're just about 20 seconds left. It's 770 to 832, so that point difference is carried over all the way down to about 20 seconds left here. And it looks like the Flamboyants don't have any more Bales. That is it for them, 852. They are at the mercy right now. If Power Team Esports have any more Bales to get in there, they should get them in now. They do not. There comes one more Bale in. Can they get them? Oh, no, they dropped him too soon. That's all right, though. Flamboyance, the Fermier's Flamboyance is your victor here, 2-0. 2 out of 3, straight up, no third match, 852 to 820. Power Team Esports was so close. They were so close to getting that. But congrats to the Fermier's Flamboyance. Power Team Esports, great effort. Looking forward to see you in the next tournament. Let's skip ahead to the next match, shall we? Up next, as you see here, we're going to have Linder versus Bednar, and then after that, we're going to have Trelleborg versus My Insanity. So let's skip ahead to Linder versus Bednar. All right, here's your first round here. For the top side, you got Fermier's Flamboyance taking the spot over Power Team Esports, and next we have Linder versus Bednar, and that'll decide round 3, the winner of those two. So, or the winner of round 1 will decide round 2, of course, and they'll face Linder versus Bednar. Whoever wins will face Fermier's Flamboyance. I'm going to struggle with that the whole time here, by the way. All right, here we go. Linder versus Bednar. Great matchup. This should be a lot of fun to watch because, and we're not going to watch it all, sadly. I don't have time to watch 6 hours worth of content. I just don't. I do not. I've still got to stream here in a little bit. I've got to get through this. I've got to get all this edited. This takes a while to do all this. So I'm skipping through here while I'm talking. You can watch and see what's picked and what's banned. I kind of want to skip through it. I don't want to point every single bit of it out. All right, here we go. On the go. Let's see if anybody gets a rush. If they don't, we're going to skip ahead. Both headed over for first bell. Who gets it? Can be a pretty decent score regardless of who gets where here. Got to time that just right. Get that bell in. 128. That is really nice. Really nice for Silas from Linder. Ventil from Bednar here coming in with first bell. What you got? Wasted a few extra seconds there. 116, still not bad, though. Still not bad. That could be the difference in the match, though, honestly. That's the reason you try to get that bale in as soon as possible. And it looks like they're both holding grain, nobody dumping grain. Both plan on using it seems. I don't know if anybody picked... So big haul in the picks in the beginning is you get the big grain truck. All right, here we go. Speed limit and bale drop. Oh, no. Silas fell in the water. Get out of there, Silas. Speed limit. All right, so Linder has picked up speed limit. What is Ventil going to pick up here? Looks like it's going to be speed limit. Nice use. Watch this use of jumping out and jumping in the tractor here. Every second counts when you're playing 15-minute matches here. I mean, that was just phenomenal. That was good timing right there. Every second counts. If you jump out, you have to run way over there and run way back to your tractor. It wastes time. So not wasting time is important. All right, here we go. We see our first grain dump here coming in from Silas from Linder. Linder are getting their grain multiplier up right away. I hope they got some bales over there so they can make up some points here because it looks like Bednar have put a few more bales in up top. Get that 156. Let's jump on down. Uh-oh, their conveyor is broke at the moment. And there you see Linder getting their auger wagon filled up. All right, we got bale multiplier, bridges raised. See who grabs what here. I'll just skip ahead. They both grab bell multiplier. That's going to make a big difference because they both have 1.5 times bell multiplier. So instead of 20 points, they're going to be getting 30 points. Plus the 2-0 multiplier as well, I think. I think it combines the two. Let's see this bell go in up top here. 30 points, yeah. So they're getting 30 points per bell there. That is really, really nice. Instead of 20 points, you're getting 30 points per bell. And they're both getting that right now. So it's just going to be who can cram the most bells in while that was active is the thing. So, and it looks like, yeah, they're about to drop 60 points in there. Man, that's a big deal. Getting as many dropped in as you can with that multiplier active is key. Super drop has spawned. Let's see if anybody goes for it. Multiplier switch. I don't think it's going to matter. They both have the same multiplier, so it really doesn't matter. Both conveyors are the same speed. That's going to be hard pressed to get through the bridge right there, Silas. 19 seconds left here, and I told you originally that first bail could make the difference, and it's looking like that is going to be the case. But Bednar had the lower score, and they're ahead, and I don't know how many bails Linder have left on their side. So it looks like none. Bednar have taken it. Bednar have won with just a few points. Just a few points ahead here. Let's see where we ended up. 849 to 866. Yeah, that first bail didn't come into play, but it very well could have. 20 more points. So one extra bail up top from Linder would have done it. Would have secured the win there. One extra bail up top is all it would have taken. Linder versus Bednar, round 2 here. I'll let you see the bands and picks and all that kind of stuff. If you look up top there, the 4 in the center, that is the bands. The 3 on each side of that is the picks from the teams. And then here are the player picks. So that was the captain picks. Here's the player picks. There you go. Let's jump on in. Here we go. No rush probably, but we'll wait and see. We'll play through the rush here, and then we'll jump ahead to first bail, and then we'll jump ahead to player picks. Or if anything crazy happens and I catch it, we'll do that too. But the game has not ended in a rush, so we're going to jump ahead to first bail. And it looks like Ventil's already headed that way. So is Silas. It's going to be close. They're both. You see the shadow right there of Ventil from Bednar, the red ghost. Silas just had the better bridge option there, and it looks like Silas with the first bail, 128 again, very consistent on 128 there. Very nice. Ventil, what's it going to be? 117, so very consistent first bails. So that means, if nothing else, you can definitely say that these teams are as consistent as they can be in their setups to get started. 2 matches in a row, 128, 2 matches in a row, 116, 117, so from Bednar. So, I mean, having that down, right, where you can get that within a point or two on a regular basis means you are very consistent in your gameplay, and I think that says a lot about how much work these teams put in. They put in a ton of work to compete here, and yes, this is a real esport. If you're watching this going, what are we watching? This is a real esport. These are real professional teams playing with real sponsors, with real backing from real companies. If you look along the bail placement where you put bails in, there's a fence there with banners and stuff along it that change. Those are real sponsors for this esport. So right here you see Giants, Noble Chairs, the Nitrado's on there. There's lots of sponsors here for this. All right, here we go. Direct delivery and silos closed. So let's see who gets what. Looks like Bednar have picked up silos closed, and Linder went with direct delivery, oddly enough. So direct delivery is going to give them 1.5 times the grain, and you see them dropping grain right now slowly, but it's going up, and I think that goes up probably because of the direct delivery, so they don't have to do anything. Just for so many seconds, their multiplier is going to go up. And it looked like, who was that here? This is Linder. We dumping grain or are we waiting? We're waiting. Okay, so they're waiting to dump grain there. They've got them ready. They've got them prepped. There's nothing else on the field. They're just, everybody's just kind of doing their thing. So we got bridges lowered and grain multiplier. It wouldn't surprise me with Linder, the way they're set up right now, to grab grain multiplier. You see somebody over here from the blue team. You see the little shadow running around there. Ventil is going for grain multiplier, as well as so Bednar going for grain multiplier as well as Linder. They both went for it there. And again, Linder have a lot of grain over. They got both harvesters and the auger wagon over there already. So, and here we go. You see that Bednar just has the one truck, but they picked big haul, so they get the big trailer instead of the auger wagon. And it looks like they have stopped, and now here come Linder with the. They have a lot of grain in there. Linder does. So let's see if they can get it back. Got to get more out of the harvesters, but they're running it through. Yep. So they ended up with a 2.1 to 1.9. So it's a 2-point difference. That means Linder is getting 21 points per top bale, and Bednar are only getting 19 points per top bale. So that can make a difference too. Those 2 extra points. Now 2.2 to 1.8. So they dropped a little more grain. It looked like super drop is multiplier switch. Oh, this is good. This is good for Bednar. So now they've flipped it to 2.2 to 1.8. But it looks like at some point here, Linder went and grabbed the multiplier switch and switched it back. So, or the timer ran out. Timer ran out. That's what it was. Okay. I think it's whoever gets to the super drop first. I don't think you can counter that. Well, I was about to say that bell cannot stay there. Come on now. All All right, let's jump down to about 30-second mark here. And I just want to point out, this is still a very close game. All right, we got about 18 seconds left here. It is 716 to 771. And Linder are now shoving bales in the bottom. I don't know if that top bale, it takes about 7 seconds for that bale to get all the way up there, or 8 seconds. So we'll see. It may take closer to 10. They put that in there with 11 left. I wasn't paying attention, but I think Linder just won. Hang on, let's back that up. 792 to 789. Oh no! Oh no, Ventil. I'm gonna pause right there. I'm gonna zoom in on this right here and post, and I say that so I remind myself to do so. Right under the victory, under the Y, you can see Ventil has that bale. That is a 10-point bale. What is the point difference? But if Ventil could have got that one bale in, they might have actually won. 789 to 812. They still would have been behind. Close. It's bad close though. It was bad close. They needed about 2 more bales. One up top maybe. All right, so we got one for Linder and one for Bednar. Let's move on to the next match here. I'll let you see the picks and the bans real quick, and then we'll jump in and see if there's a rush. There's probably not going to be one. Here we go. There's the picks and bans. So player picks up right in the middle there, and then up top of that, you see 3 on each side, smaller little windows, baler harvester, and then a power-up. Those are the captain's picks. The 4 in the center, right underneath where the timer is and the points. That is the bans. So you can see what's banned. You can see what's picked. Move on. Let's see if there is a rush. Probably not. They're very, very rare. A rush is when you take one team gets all of the balers or all of the harvesters. There's 4 on each side. That means 3 players on each side would have to grab 4 of one or the other. So it's very hard to do. It's very hard to do because you've only got 3 players. All right, no rush. Let's jump down to first bale. And we're probably going to be, I was going to say, right around the 13:55 mark. It seems pretty consistent from both teams. Here comes Silas with first bale, and so Linder and Bednar, Silas and Ventil both getting first bale in. Oh, and Ventil got it before Silas did. Silas was there first, though. Just missed the bale drop. Okay, 119 to 124. Bale drop or bridges raised. We'll see what they pick. They got 1 minute after this drop. So from 12 minutes to 11 minutes, you can go pick this up. Because this spawns at 12 minutes, and you have a minute to go pick it up. So all the way down to 11 minutes. We'll see if anybody picks any of this up. We'll just jump ahead here. Somebody picked something up here. Bednar. Bednar picked up bridges raised. Very smart. That raises the bridges on the opponent's side for that 90 seconds or whatever, 120 seconds, whatever it is. And it doesn't seem like Linder is too interested. Linder did go pick up bell drop, though. It looks like Silas coming around here in the auger wagon, jumped out, grabbed it, and then jumped back in, probably. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. All right, on to the next drop. You see Linder got grain going in here. Next drop is up. Grain multiplier for 90 seconds, or speed limit for 90 seconds. I'm assuming we're probably going to get a grain multiplier. And they could differ a little bit, too. One of them could be minus 30% for speed limit. One of them could be minus 20%. Grain multiplier could be 1.5 or 1.7. They could differ a little bit from side to side, but we'll see what happens here. Ventil did not stop and pick anything up. I thought for sure you were there. Oh, came back around. I see. Okay, hang on. Bednar are choosing grain multiplier, 1.5 for 90 seconds. Silas is over here, but not grabbing anything, it doesn't look like. Are you going to make it? Man, you pulled way away there over on Linder. Yep, so grain multiplier it is. Yep, there you go. Waited till the very last second to grab that grain multiplier. Very smart. And you see Bednar have grain going in here. Sinfree over here on Linder's side just waiting. Just sitting around waiting. And there you go. Grain going in. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. Bednar just got a bell-tastic here. You see 2 bells up top, 2 bells on the bottom. They're going to cram 4 in at the same time. Watch that bonus. That bell-tastic was like 40 points or something. That was crazy. That's a large amount of extra points. You only see 4 bales there. The 20, 40, 60, and there's an 80 point. Yeah, I don't know what the bell-tastic points is, but it was a lot. That was a big boost. And you see with 5 minutes left, Bednar's at 508, and Linder are only at 167. So Linder's got a long way to go, and they do not have that many bales. You see the blue highlight, the blue ghost. Yeah, you see over here, they do not have that many bales. They got bales falling off the top. They are in bad shape with 4 minutes left. Let's see what the super drop is going to be here. Super drop has spawned. It looks like bell withering. Yep, bell withering, and somebody grabbed it. Linder grabbed bell withering. Okay, so there's 1 bale. It looks like they withered a bale. Oh, they are in bad shape here. Oh, now they're hung up too. Hang on, let's back up and watch this. What happened? What happened here? Just got hung up, bouncing off the inside there. Now the bridge is raising up. That's going to be bad for them. Oh, Sinfried just made it out of there. That's good. Oh, and it looks like Bednar are throwing bales around everywhere here. Just throwing bales everywhere. All right, let's jump down to the end of the match here. All right, we're at about the 15-second mark here. I was going to stop at the 30-second mark, but I realized that the point difference is so vast that Linder would have to have a bale trailer full of bales and shoving them all in the bottom right now. And there's just no way. Yeah, Bednar just taking it home there. Great effort from Linder, but Bednar just coming out on top. Congrats to Bednar. Moving on to the next round. Two matches to 1 there. 988 to 533. Good effort, Linder. Hope to see you in the next tournament, of course. On to the next one here. So up next, we have Trelleborg versus My Insanity. After that, we're going to see Vultra versus the Fermier's Flamboyant B. I don't know when I missed this, but apparently I missed one somewhere. I missed a match, I guess. Oh no, this is Trelleborg versus My Insanity. Okay, yeah, I was thinking about the next one after that. All right, so here we go. Here's the pick and ban phase. I'm going to skip to the player picks so you can see everybody's picks here. Okay, there you go. You see all the picks. You see the captain's picks up top, just off to the side of the points there. You see the 4P on both sides, just off to the side there, and just below there's 3 smaller little windows. That's the captain's picks. The 4 in the center is the bans. The 3 on each side here of the play button in the middle there, because I got the video paused, is the player picks. So there you go. There's the player picks. Let's go. It looks like we got 2 players from My Insanity going one direction there. And My Insanity grabbed the first harvester. Martin's going to have to go grab another from Trelleborg. My Insanity grabbing the John Deere. And it looked like the Case or the Rostamash. I'm not real sure which one that was. They both opted for the Ideal, which is very smart. That way you're guaranteed a harvester. And J4N is already headed to first bale here. Let's see who gets there. JK right behind from Trelleborg. It's going to be who gets that throw perfect for first bell points here. And it looks like JK coming in with the slingshot, 128 to 125. And again, I've seen some matches in Season 2 that those 3 points mattered. So it could come down to that, but not very often. Most of the time the point spread's over 20 points. Bell drops are Herbicide and Bell Drop. It looks like My Insanity have taken Bell Drop, and so did Trelleborg. You see in the top left. All right, silos closed for My Insanity and silos closed for Trelleborg. So both silos are closed for the next 90 seconds. So nobody's doing any grain drops. Everybody's just going to be shoving bales in. If I had to guess, try to get those points up as much as you can while you're waiting on more bales. And it looks like Lars G from My Insanity is ready to drop grain as soon as that goes away. They got 3 seconds left, 8 seconds left on Trelleborg's side. Oh, their silo's not open yet. Wow, that was weird. Okay. Oh, it closes the other team's silo. Sorry, yeah. So Trelleborg's opened first, and then My Insanity's opened. My bad. All right, so they evened it back out, and they drove off. That means they still have grain in that auger wagon. Nothing real crazy happened up to this point, and it looks like Lars G from My Insanity is going over to this bell withering. For the super drop, got there first, gets it. Super drop is in. Whoa! Easy there, Martin. All right, let's back it up here. Hang on. We got 795 to 858. I jumped ahead too far, so I had to back up a little bit. 795 to 878. And it looks like My Insanity is trying to cram as many bales in. Trelleborg's just out of bales at the moment, so they are not going to catch up, though. They don't have any bales left. That's it. Yeah, 898 to 845. Good effort from My Insanity. Trelleborg just coming in, squeezing in the end there with a few extra bales, and that's all it takes sometimes. 2 or 3 extra bales can mean the whole difference in the game, especially if you can get them in up top in time. So 898 to 845, good effort from My Insanity. Good job to Trelleborg on the win. Skip ahead to next match. All right, here you can see the player picks, the captain's picks, and the bans. So bans are dead center. The four up top dead center, right underneath the timer. The 3 next to those on either side are the captain's picks, and the three big panels here next to the play buttons is the player picks. You can see what everybody chose. Let's jump on to the match. All right, here we go. Likely not going to be a rush. Rushes are really hard to get, like I've said many times. PB400 just dropping the John Deere on the side there. Okay, I guess that works. And looks like everybody's got something here. Harvester's not going to get you a rush because everybody's pretty much using the captain's picks are using that to grab that ideal. So It looks like, though, My Insanity did grab both ideals. JK is stuck on his side right now. There we go. From Trelleborg. You gotta turn on the cat switch. Always land on your feet. Gotta get that feline switch engaged there. All right, let's jump to first bell. Should be coming up here any second. All right, here we go. First bell coming in from J4N from My Insanity. What is it gonna be? Taking the safe route here so they don't miss, because sometimes you sling that bell, it doesn't go in. 120. Again, it's more important to get the bell in than it is to try to sling it in and miss and then have to turn around and go back, and you waste more points that way. It's more important to be as efficient as possible to get it in there, but JK just slinging it right in. Perfect. 109 to 120 for first bell. So 11-point difference, and again, it could matter in the end. We'll see. We'll see. All right, drops are out. Herbicide and bridges raised. I'm guessing we're going to see probably a bridges raised here from both teams. Nobody's picked anything up yet, it looks like, but people are dumping grain here, both teams. Trying to keep it as even as possible. Any little bit of edge can help, because a 2.1 multiplier is actually a 2-point difference, because if you have the 2.1, you get 21 points. The other team gets 19, so it actually takes a point away from the other team. It doesn't just boost yours. So that can have an effect too. But they're both dead even here on points. Nobody picked up a multiplier, I guess. Nobody picked up a multiplier at all. Yeah, no, nobody picked up the bridges raised or anything. All right, well, on we go then. All right, drops are out. We got bell drop and silos closed. It looks like J4N from My Insanity did take silos closed. That means that they're going to be able to run their multiplier up quite a bit here. Trelleborg is going to have to wait 90 whole seconds. So that's a minute and a half. Silos closed from Trelleborg as well, so there you go. Both silos are closed, but they're closed with My Insanity having a 2.3 times multiplier, meaning 23 points per top bell here. If they can make use of that while they've got it, that would be good, because that's a big deal. That's a difference of 5 points per bell here. And it wouldn't surprise me if we saw Trelleborg hold bells and stack and wait. But they may not. They may get them in and just do what they can. It looks like they're holding them. Yeah, they were holding them until they got their multiplier back going here. Probably going to even back out for the most part. Trelleborg may get a slight advantage, but no, just even back out. Okay. All right, down to the 4-minute super drop bell points, and PB400 from My Insanity has taken it. Why is your name not red, though? That's weird. Okay. Oh, did we have a little run-in here? Hang on, let's see. Hold up there. Let's catch a replay. It looks like they did have a bit of a run-in coming in and out of the bell drop place here. Trelleborg has quite a few bells over there ready to go in. They need to start getting those up there, though. With 3 minutes left. Yeah, there you go. There's the... Let's see if we can get the replay here. Yeah, here we go. Here's the replay. Looks like JK just coming out of there, turned a little bit sharp from Beatmaster. Just turned a little sharp and running into each other. And again, every second counts, so you got to be really careful when you're running back and forth through here. So, all right, we're down to the final 20 seconds, and you can see that My Insanity has a lot of bales going up. If they get those in right now, they should be able to make it all the way if they don't fall off. But it looks like they're falling off the conveyor here, which is not good for them. And you can see when these guys are placing bales, if you've ever played Farm Sim and try to stack bales, you know how hard this is. But when they're placing bales, they're placing them on angles and everything else to get that bale as straight as they can get it up top. And it looks like right at the end there, My Insanity took it just barely. And you remember I said that point difference can really matter. I think that point difference, it was an 11-point difference this match. It might have actually counted this time. 916 to 920. That 11-point difference, Trelleborg got their bale in late, mattered. 916 to 920, so 4-point difference. So if Trelleborg had been slightly faster on the bell, on the first bell, they probably would have won that. Or at least got close anyway. I mean, another point or two wouldn't have mattered. 5 points would have made all the difference. That was close. That was very close. Good effort from both teams. Let's jump to the next part here. I'm guessing picks are going to be pretty close to the same. You can pause there and check that out if you want. Likely no rush happening here. It doesn't seem like it anyway. No rush. Let's jump down to first bell. JK getting that first bell in this time with 139 for first bell. And again, we saw in that last match, that first bell point mattered. It was 11-point difference on the first bell, and they lost by 4 points. So that first bell matters a lot, and in some cases. Now, these teams, I said it was going to be a good match. It is. So let's see what J4N comes up with for my insanity for first bell here. It's probably going to be down in the 1-teens, 106. Okay, lower than I thought. There we go, 139 to 106. So quite a bit, 23-point difference in first bell there. We'll see if that 23 points comes into play. We got bell drop and bridges raised. It looks like my insanity have taken bell drop. I don't know if Trelleborg have gone for that bell drop yet, but they had dropped a lot of grain in, and they had a 3-0 multiplier, and it looks like my insanity are evening back out now. Nobody went for a boost, the drop at all on Trelleborg, and that is now gone, so we'll jump down. Points are back even, by the way. All right, we got Crazy Tool and Direct Delivery. I would expect one of these is going to be a great choice for one team. I still haven't figured out what Crazy Tool is, so from the last video. We got both going, both have grain going in right now to try to keep that multiplier as even as possible, but nobody's picking up the drops yet, so we'll see what happens there. Direct delivery may be a good option after this. We'll see. They both picked up Crazy Tool. The super drop, Bell Withering, 2 bales. Looks like J4N has grabbed it, so they got 2 bales there. It seems that Lars G has found themselves in the water with the baler hung up on the side there. This is going to be very awkward to get out. I'm not sure how that happened. We didn't get the full camera view there, but it looked like trying to go across and just turn too sharp, bounced off into the water there, because you see Lars has bales on the back. Lars is going to go all the way around here and come back out. Lots of time here ticking down while Lars is having to do this for my insanity. And that could be the difference. Honestly, that could make all the difference. Lars kind of hoping one of these bridges drops here for him, but I don't think it's going to. All right, we're down to the final 20 seconds. I went ahead and skipped down here. And you can see that my insanity is out of bales. They're out of bales. And they're not going to be anywhere close. So first bale did not matter. Beatmaster coming in with one last bell here. Yeah, 1069 to 876. Great job from both teams. Great effort from my insanity. Trelleborg pulling out the win. Two matches to 1. Congrats to Trelleborg. Moving on to the next match. And so are we. 1069 to 876. So congrats to Trelleborg. Great effort, my insanity. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. You can see here the next one up is the Premier's Flamboyance versus Bednar. So this is the round 2 matches here, I think. I think that's what we got. Oh, somehow we missed the last match there. I don't know how we did that. I guess they're not showing them all, maybe. Maybe they're playing all at once and they're not showing everything. I'm not real sure. All right, here we go. We have the brackets layout here for the bottom half. These are not, I don't know if this is a loser bracket or not. Again, I wasn't paying attention to the commentary. This is a clean feed. There is no commentary. So we have Trelleborg versus Vultra, and Bednar versus the Flamboyance. Premier's Flamboyance versus Bednar. Here we go. Here's the picks. I'm going to skip ahead till we can get all the picks in. There's the bands. Here's the captain's picks. And here are the player picks. And again, you can pause and check all this out right there if you want to. See if we get a rush. Probably not, because both teams, it looked like, chose a harvester and a baler. So if you have a harvester and a baler, there is no rush possible. And those captain's picks can make all the difference. All right, let's see what first bale. Oh, man, Ventil's already here at 14 minutes. That's less than a minute already dropping a bale. That is impressive. 140. Wow, that's impressive. 140 points there. Less than a minute already pulling up with a bale. Oh, no! And Hadan has missed for Flamboyance, and he left it. He was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it there. So that 140 points difference could be huge, and it looked like the forks maybe caught something coming out from Ventil there, from Bednar. Little jump there, no big deal. All right, skipping down to the drops. What are our drops? Drops have spawned. If we can get a camera shot here, there we go. Crazy Tool versus Bridges Raised. Let's see who picks what here. Looks like Hyper from Bednar have picked Bridges, no, Crazy Tool. Sorry, they're both probably going to get Crazy Tool here. Yep. Oh, no. It looks like Flamboyance have gone for Bridges Raised. So that means Bednar's Bridges are raised for the next minute, or for the next 95 seconds here. That's a lot, actually. For the next 115 seconds. Sorry, I was wrong. Yeah, they still got 90 seconds with Bridges raised. That's pretty big Flamboyance could do the right thing here and get a bunch of bales in. They're good. They get a 3.0 multiplier. Their conveyor's still working, and Bednar can't even get to their bales at the moment. So, and it looks like they did not take advantage of that. That's, I mean, in my opinion, that's the time where you should jump on that and take advantage of it. They just didn't have bales ready. They had to go. They had to do what they were doing. They didn't have bales ready to get all that together. But they got bales going up now, and Bednar still have the belt locked. They're still either waiting or they're putting bells in the bottom, one of the two. And they're obviously not putting bells in the bottom. You can see back behind them there some more of the sponsors. Profi, DIG, or DGI, whichever it is. Bell Multiplier and Speed Up are our next drops. And nobody... Oh, so Bednar have gone for Bell Multiplier, and they're now dropping grain to even the multiplier back out there, too. I'm assuming, yep, Flamboyance went for Bell Multiplier as well, so a 1.9. I think, I don't know, it's a little bit pixelated for me, probably for you guys too. Yeah, so 1.9 for Flamboyance, 1.5 for Bednar. We're now at the 4-minute mark. The super drop spawned, and it was 2 bales. It was a bell drop, and Flamboyance picked it up. So you can see that Flamboyance not being quite ready for that bell multiplier and having the bridges up and everything has put them behind. Bednar is kind of taking off here. Let's see if FFF can catch up. Maybe they can put it a little closer here, but Bednar have a lot of bales ready to go in, and they're closing the gap, 698 to 808. We'll see though, they don't have any bales stacked up and waiting over here, so it may be kind of close. But here we go. Bednar has 2 bales going in right now. Looks like probably 2 more coming over. 35 seconds left. I don't know if Flamboyance is going to have enough bales over there to make a difference, because Bednar are still rolling bales in here. And it looks like that's going to be it. Bednar taking it. And I don't think Flamboyance really had a chance there at the end either. They didn't have any bells ready to go in. So 844 to 971. First bell point really didn't matter there. Next match. I'm guessing it's probably going to be the same picks. We're just going to see if there's a rush. It's probably pretty close to the same picks. Most of the time, these teams don't switch a whole lot up. They might change like one thing. If they notice an advantage they could get from banning something from the other team that they're using, or if something else would have benefited them. Most of the time, it's not a big change. It's kind of small. Looks like no rush. So let's see who gets first bell in. You remember Bednar had first bell in at 14 even last time, which is crazy good. But it looks like they didn't quite make it this time. Ventil coming in from Bednar with 130 points for first bell and 130 from Flamboyance as well. So 130 first bell, that's good. We're on even playing field, back to 0. And you can hear the sound. That means there's a drop coming in 2, 1. What are the drops? We have a speed limit and a bridges raised. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw bridges raised from both teams, but it looks like Flamboyance have chose the speed limit, and I don't remember what that does either. I'm gonna have to look at all this stuff up. In the next tournament I cover, we will definitely know what all this does. I just don't have time right now, honestly. This is so long. This is 6 hours and 15 minutes worth of content I'm rolling through here, and I've only got about 2 hours to do it. So I could be doing a lot more detailed job. Yeah, there you go. So Bednar waited, picked up speed limit as well. So 48 seconds left on Bednar speed limit, and then 80 seconds left for Flamboyance, because it affects the other team. So Flamboyance dropping grain early again. They've slowed their belt down significantly, but they're getting 3 times the points for the bales. It means 30 points per bale instead of 20. And it looks like Bednar are going to play it smart. They're going to stack bales here. Wait to drop some grain, even that multiplier back out, and go from there, it seems. All right, here your drop. Silos closed, bell drop. We'll see what we get. It's probably going to be silos closed, if I had to guess. If Flamboyant can get silos closed, they might have a shot here, because they still have the multiplier up, and if Bednar can't drop grain, that means that 3.0 sticks, and they can keep shoving bales in, which would be really good for them. Looks like we're waiting here, and it looks like Flamboyance is thinking about bell drop. They've changed their mind. Are they going to grab it? Silos closed. Wait until the very last second. You see that timer ticking down. Silos closed it is, and Bednar did not pick up a drop, and now silos are closed for them as well, so they cannot even the score out here for 60 more seconds. That means 60 seconds for Flamboyance to be shoving bells in at a 3.0, and Bednar can't do anything about it. And their conveyor is not moving slow either. I mean, it's a pretty decent speed. It's not fast, but it's a decent speed. So they can be shoving bales in at 30 seconds. And you see Cho's right here sitting here waiting for Bednar to drop grain to even that out as close as they can. Probably take over the thing. They got a lot of grain in that truck there. Nope, going to go ahead and drop it to a 2.1. There you go. Get that 2-point difference. And there you see Bednar have just a plethora of bales going in right now. But they have a long way to go to catch up, though. Super drop. Looked like bell points, and Flamboyant grabbed it. Flamboyance has played this pretty well all the way through on this match, it seems. All right, about 10 seconds left, and Bednar have bales coming over, but it is not going to matter at this point. They don't have enough bales ready to go in, and Flamboyance, FFF is going to take this. So fair play. Good job to FFF, Familiars, Flamboyance, Bednar. Great effort. It is 1-1 in matches. We got a third match coming up between these two. Let's jump and see. All right, final matchup between FFF and Bednar here. And there you go. You see players' picks, you see captain's picks, and you see the bands. Looks very similar to what they have picked the last 2 rounds, so nothing looks different, really. See if we get a rush. Probably not. If they do, it would be crazy. If either team got a rush, it would be crazy. But I don't think we're going to. Doesn't seem to. Here we go. I think they both picked bales, baler and a harvester, so I don't think that was a possibility anyway. First bale coming in. Haden going for that throw in. Did get it. 128 on the first bale there. Ventil coming in. Probably going to take the cautious approach again. Just make sure to get those points in there. Smart move from Bednar, always choosing to get the points in instead of throwing the bale off down in the creek somewhere and not being able to get to it. 110 to 128 for first bale, so good effort from both teams there. All right, drops are out. Let's see what they are. Camera person, could we get a view? I'm talking like I'm there. I'm not. I just know about when they're going to do it. Bridges lowered and herbicides. We're probably going to get bridges lowered from both teams, if I had to guess. Bridges lowered from Bednar. And Flamboyant still hasn't picked. They got about 8 seconds left to grab one. Are they even going to pick up a drop? Seems they did not. They did not even pick up a drop. Okay, then. So Bednar picked up bridges raised, I think, which means the other team's bridges are lowered for that time. They could have done it to both teams could have done it, I guess, but neither did. You see Flamboyance with that 3.0 up top there, again, coming out with a huge advantage right away. Are they taking advantage of it, though? That's the thing. Next drops is Crazy Tool and Speed Up. We're probably going to see Crazy Tool from both teams, if I had to guess. Oh, no. Flamboyance went for Speed Up. Okay. I did not expect that, to be quite honest. And it seems like Bednar didn't go for either one of those. We got grain going in, though, trying to even out that multiplier a little bit. One of those bales is not going to make it. Yeah, there it goes. When they're riding on the side like that, you can bet one of them's not going to make it all the way up. Oh, looks like Hyper went in the river over here. All right, multiplier switch. We're at a 2.0. Probably nobody going to go for that because they're both even at a 2.0 here. No need to waste the time. Just get the bales in. Flamboyance might pull this out over Bednar. 660 to 688. That 10-point difference not making too much of a deal here, but it could be as we get toward the end of the match. Oh, no. Hadan off in the water. Oh my goodness. I've never seen a tractor go that vertical. Off in the water there, trying to get over the bridge before it went up. It didn't make it, and there's only a minute left. That could be bad. If Bednar have enough bales, and they are shoving bales in. They got plenty of time to get those bales up top too. And Flamboyance doesn't have a whole lot, but they're at 828, so 58-point difference, 48-point difference now. Those bales have got to go in up top from Bednar. They've got to get them in there. They've got to get them in there. This could be very close. Very close. 910 to 868. Oh my goodness, Bednar pulling it out right at the last second. I mean, all the way down to the last second. Hyper climbed up and pushed him in. Oh, wow. 868 to 920. Great effort from Flamboyance. I thought you had it. I had you picked a win with a minute left. That shows what I know. Bednar, congratulations. Moving on to the next round. All right, so here we got Vultra versus Trelleborg. Here are the picks, the captain's picks, the player picks, and the bands right there. You can pause and look over all that if you want. So you can see my mouse. Here are the 4 bands, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the captain's picks for Vultra. These are the captain's picks for Trelleborg. These are the player picks for each team. Let's get on with it. First round, Trelleborg versus Vultra. Vultra. I say Vultra. It's not a U, it's an A. Vultra. Probably not going to be a rush because, well, I mean, they both have stuff picked where they can still do things. First bail missed. JK, come on. That's the second time today. You threw it out. You threw it off to the side. Oh, maybe it wasn't you earlier. Never mind. I'm not going to blame you for that. Trelleborg, no first bail. No first bail in. Oh, nope. Turned around, got it. Still 124 from JK for Trelleborg. Very nice. Soren coming in from Vultra with a 119. Pretty good. I don't think 5 points is really going to matter. So the casters you're seeing on screen here, if you haven't seen my previous video covering the play-ins, the casters you're seeing on screen, these are the German casters. So you'll find this on Giant Software DE. If you're over on Twitch watching, you'll find them there commentating, and then you'll have the American casters commentating over the top of them. So they're muted, but the English casters are casting on Giant Software, but they're not on screen. And people, when you're watching live, some people seem to think that there's a desync between the voices because you see their mouth moving, but you hear talking later. That's because they're showing the studio where the German casters are, and then hearing the English casters via remote in. So, and I have to say, Virtual Farmer and Kermit together are pretty good. But Virtual Farmer is kind of a staple. Last 2 seasons has been fantastic to watch VF commentate. And again, I haven't got to watch much of this. I caught like 2 matches of this, the play-in tournament, not the finals, earlier. All right, here we go. Crazy Tool and Herbicide. Nobody's picked anything up yet, and there's 42 seconds left. It looks like Vultra went for Herbicide. That's the first time I've seen that this go-around. And Trelleborg didn't pick up one at all. All right, drops have spawned. We got Bell Drop versus Speed Up. We're probably going to see 2 Speed Ups if I had to guess. I may be wrong. Oh, no. What happened to Soren? Oh, wow. Hang on. I got to back this up. Oh, no. Soren tried to make it across, and the blue team had already gone across. So Trelleborg had already gone across that bridge. Soren is now stuck. This could be very, very bad when this bridge comes down. If Soren is still there. Oh, good try. Good try trying to manipulate that disconnect connect from the Baylor to pull him off there. Soren is just stuck. That is very bad. Get off of there, Soren. There you go. Down you go. Oops. So oops means on the side, I guess. I don't know what that means, really. Wow. What a colossal mess that is. We're going to hang out as long as they're on the, on this screen. Again, some more sponsors for this. You see Profi there. And, of course, you see Farming Simulator. I think that's all the sponsors they have. You got Noble Chairs, Profi, DIG or DLG. Nitrado, of course, being the big one for servers, server hosting. You see in the background, you got Noble Chairs on the white sign there. Oh, no, this is very, very bad. This is a lot of time wasted from Vultra. Soren just getting caught up on those bridges, and that's kind of the punishment you risk going across these bridges. Soren is just in really bad shape here. Nobody can help down in that water like that. There's no room to get in and flip anybody over. It looks like Soren's just going to abandon it. Where are we going to? What are you doing there, Soren? And it looks like Soren has come around just to grab the bells that he already had out, which is probably a good call. Probably going to try to snag the Baylor out here in a second. Soren giving up on the Baylor altogether. Just got to get bells in at this point. They are not doing well on time here. Trelleborg may be taking this first match. Sorry, this one may be a little longer. I did not expect something like that to happen. That was kind of wild. Super Drop has spawned. What is it? It's 40 bell points. Vultra need this desperately. It looks like Martin from Trelleborg is rushing to grab this. Let's see. Good jump from Martin, picking up those 40 bell points. 20 for Trelleborg, I guess. Yeah, wow. We might see a blowout here from Trelleborg. Vultra has only got 1 Baylor on the field. Vultra's still running 2. You see right there, I'm going to zoom in on it. The Baylor's still down there from Vultra. It is still stuck in the river. Anton coming over with more bales here. They're just picking up whatever they can from the field, leaving the Baylor running on the field as long as they can right now because they have to. They've only got 1 Baylor working, so from Vultra anyway. Yeah, you see Linux out here still running Just that one baler running, everybody running out to grab bales instead of the baler running over. It's just, it's better for them that way to keep that baler running. Linux has now made the move to come drop bales. Wow, having that one baler. You see JK just riding up here with everything. Yeah, this was an absolute mess. That baler getting stuck, it not only did it take one of their teammates out for a good minute and a half, but it also left one less baler on the field from Vultra. So good effort. Getting stuck on the bridge happens from time to time. You don't see it very often. Good effort from Vultra, but congrats to Trelleborg on the first round victory there. Let's move on to the next one. Picks look like they're probably going to be about the same here. They are. Both teams have a baler and a harvester, so there's going to be no rush. We'll probably skip on to first bale as soon as they make their picks here. So there you go. You can pause, check it out. Yeah, they both have a harvester and a baler from the captain's picks, so neither team's going to get a rush. Jump down to first bale. 147. Wow. That is impressive. That is impressive. That is crazy points right there. There's a 15-minute timer, and Trelleborg JK has just dropped their first bale with 147 points. They dropped it with 14 minutes and 7 seconds, or 3 seconds. 14 minutes and 3 seconds. There's a 15-minute timer. 57 seconds in, and they were already dropping a bale. That is super impressive. Wow, that's fast. 147, I think, is the highest I've ever seen. It may be the highest. I don't know ever. I don't know because I haven't seen every match, but wow, that's impressive. See what Soren gets here from Vultra with the first bale. 114, still respectable. No problem there. If Trelleborg would have had a normal bale drop, the point difference would not be that massive. But that is crazy. 147 point difference. Or 147 points. That is wild. Let's see what the first drops are going to be here. Get a shot of them. Direct delivery and Crazy Tool. Crazy Tool is probably going to be picked by both teams if they pick at all. We're just going to jump down here to see what gets picked. Oh, no, direct delivery. Trelleborg picked up direct delivery. What do I know? I know nothing about this game. And it looks like Vultra opted not to pick one. Okay, so no drop picked up by Vultra. Like both teams just stacking bales here, just kind of waiting. Trelleborg does have a 2.2 to 1.8 multiplier over Vultra at the moment, so they're both kind of waiting here, it looks like. Next drop coming in right now. Drops have spawned. What do we have? We're showing Vultra's grain silo here, but nobody dumping grain at the moment. What do we have here? We have, oh, this is in the bale field here, so we got bridges raised or silos closed. I don't know what we're going to see, to be honest. Bridges raised or silos closed. So Vultra went for bridges raised and Trelleborg went for silos closed. So Trelleborg closed Vultra's silos and Vultra raised the bridges from Trelleborg. So Martin is stuck in there for the next 103 seconds. Or you have to go all the way around to that one land bridge on the very far end there. It doesn't mean you can't get in. It just means it's not as easy to get there. You can still get in with bridges raised. Grain silo is still closed. Wow, yeah. Whoa, Martin getting some air coming out of there. Looks like Vultra's jumping some grain here to kind of even that back out. There it goes, even out that multiplier a little bit. Oh, we missed Martin coming over and flipping the tractor, apparently. They gave us a replay. So the drop is out. I don't see what it is, though. Let's see if we get a shot of it here being picked up. Super drop. It looks like bell drop, maybe. I don't know what that is. We didn't get a shot of it before they picked it up, so I don't know what it was, but Trelleborg picked it up. Trelleborg have a lot of bales. Looks like they got 6 bales laying out there. You see the blue shadows, and they're backing some in right now, too. 627 to 350, but it's a 2-point difference. So if Vultra can put enough bales in, which I don't think they have enough, honestly. Beatmaster coming over, dropping some more bales here to be stacked and thrown up on the conveyor. Still lots of time left. Not a lot of time left now. We're down to 15 seconds left, and there's a 300-point difference here almost. Trelleborg with 1,026. JK going to climb up and push one more in there just because. Why not? Oh, nope, going to take it back and wait, huh? Going to put it on top of the barn. That's the play of the year right there. JK getting the bale on top of the barn before the time run out. Trelleborg clowning around there at the end. Vultra, great effort. Trelleborg taking it in 2. Congrats to Trelleborg. Moving on to the next round. Vultra, great effort from you as always. Final score 1026 to 788. Up next, we see Bednar versus Trelleborg for the finals. Yep, there you see the play button's in the way, but you see Bednar here and Trelleborg. So this is for the championship. This is round 3. This is it. This is for all the bales right here. I would say all the marbles, but I mean, we're playing Farm Sim, so this is for all the bales. I don't know if that works or not. Let's go back and look at picks real quick. I'll pause it. You can see what these teams are doing different compared to the last match. Trelleborg did pick a baler last time against Vultra, but this time against Bednar, they're not picking a baler. The captain's pick there, you see. So pretty similar setup. It looks like they both got Big Haul in. I think that's Big Haul. No, that's not Big Haul. What is that? I don't know what that is. Big Haul's where you get the truck and trailer. They both may have it, actually. That may be Big Haul. But there you see very similar setups. All three tractors have the ability to pick bales up, which is what you want, of course. You want any tractor to be able to grab bales and stack them. So let's go. If one team grabs all of the balers, we could see a rush. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think one team's going to grab all the balers. Somebody's going to go for harvesters here. Some of these harvesters are better than others. They have a bigger grain tank on them, so on and so forth. Some of them have bigger headers, so it just really depends on what the strategy is. But no rush, of course. Getting all those balers is going to be really hard, especially when you're trying to strategize and get the biggest or best harvesters for your strategy. So JK headed over with the first bale from Trelleborg. Let's see what it's going to be. 134 points from Trelleborg. Bednar coming over with Ventil coming over from Bednar. I can't talk. Bednar coming in with first bale, 122 points. Again, very, very good score. I just can't believe that 147 points in the last match there. That was crazy. All right, everybody's working. Everybody's doing the thing, picking up bales, stacking bales, getting grain together here. Let's jump down to that first drop. First drop is Crazy Tool and Bridges Raised. I'm guessing we're probably going to see Crazy Tool from both teams. Yep, and that's what we got. Crazy Tool from both teams. You see there, somebody's just left the harvester, grabbed something else, letting it, and that is Big Haul. So that means both teams have the grain truck and trailer instead of having to use the auger wagon. It just means you can haul more grain at once. That's all that means. So one team having that big truck full versus having the auger wagon full. One team could get more grain to the silos at one time. It's a strategic move to try to get more of the grain in to keep your multiplier higher. But you see they both have the truck, so no big deal there. They're probably both going to fill them up and then play some chess with emptying grain for a little bit. All right, next drop in 2-1. Drops of spawn, direct delivery, or bridges lowered. I'm guessing we're probably going to see direct delivery from both teams. Or neither from one. Nope, bridges lowered. Okay, bridges lowered from Trelleborg. Probably going to see the same. Again, it doesn't keep you from getting to your bales, but it does mean you have to go all the way around the bale point to the land bridge, which doesn't move. So you see the bridges are all... oh, they're not lowered. Wait, what? Bridges raised? What was that? Oh, it just means all the bridges are lowered all the time for Trelleborg, maybe. But that's what it is. It doesn't affect Bednar's. So I guess bridges lowered doesn't affect the other team. It only affects yours. It keeps yours lowered all the time. And that's a pretty good thing, too, because that means from anywhere on the field there, you can get in to drop bales. So that can definitely speed up. That's what it is, yeah. So it doesn't affect the other team. It just means yours are dropped the whole time that's active. So that's good, actually. All right, coming down to the 4-minute mark here in the first match of the finals. This is the final round. What is the super drop? Can't see. Bell points. 20 bell points. I don't know if anybody went for this. Yeah, Ventil from Bednar did. Good call from them for snagging that extra. That's an easy 20 points as a whole bale. They didn't have to go work for. Just ride over, grab it, and ride back. And it could make the difference in the finals of this. Coming down to the wire here. Let's jump down to like the last minute. Oh, hang on. We got somebody in the water. Yep, Martin. Martin tried to come over with those bales. It looks like hit the sign maybe, threw him off in the water. I'm not real sure how that happened, but Martin has dropped the weight, dropped the bales, trying to get out of there. Now you got to get your weight hooked back up somehow. There you go. Try to snag another bale. Nope, just going to go with it. Go with the one. Get out of there. There's 2 minutes left, and there's 24-point difference here. And honestly, that was the difference in the first bale. Last 15 seconds. 10 seconds about to get up that conveyor there. Bednar is 104 points behind. Trelleborg is out of bales, and it doesn't look like Bednar are going to be able to catch up. Trelleborg taking the first match. Congrats, good effort from Bednar. Lots of things kind of went smoothly in that match, so we didn't see a whole lot of stuff. But Martin from Trelleborg did go in the water with the bales, but other than that, everything pretty much went smooth. It seemed I kind of skipped through. You didn't get to see it all, but I did. Everything was just kind of normal. So 981 to 1055. Congrats to Trelleborg. Moving on to the next matchup here. Yep, so that's pretty good. You can pause there, check that out if you want. See the bans and the picks from captains and players. Probably not going to be a rush. Again, it would be very hard-pressed to get all 4 Baylors. JK coming in with that first bail. JK is fast. Trelleborg are very fast on that first bail. Perfect 144. What a crazy number. What a crazy number. Yeah, Trelleborg is nailing that. JK is very, very fast and has got that sling, that bail sling down perfectly. Ventil getting caught up a little bit there on the bridge going across for their first bail from Bednar. Let's see what the points are for it. Probably down around the 100 level. Maybe even lower. I don't know. I can't keep it right here with the... Oh no, maybe even lower, yeah. This is bad. This is very bad. Get that bail in there, 104, yeah. So down around the 100 mark. 104 to 144. That's a 40. That's two bails up top difference to start off with. That's a pretty big deal because we've seen closer matches, right? We saw one earlier with 4-point difference. So bridges lowered or speed limit. What are we going to see, guys? What do you think? Going to see bridges lowered from both teams? It looks like Bednar opted for speed limit. And so did Trelleborg. So both of them picked speed limit. Let's jump on down. Giving us a view of Trelleborg's here. You see bales stacked up, ready to go. It looks like they got at least 8 bales over there, 10 maybe. I see 1 stack behind, so possibly 9 or 10 bales over there ready to go up. Nobody's over there stacking. Both balers out running right now. Good idea. 8 minutes left. A little over 8 minutes. Here comes Martin with some more bales. They got the telehandler there. The telehandler is going to be good for stacking because you can run that boom way out and get those bales further up the lift. I'm surprised those didn't get banned, to be fair. But Martin's probably going to make good use of those, I would assume. Bell multiplier and grain multiplier. I would assume bell multiplier for both teams, but I could be very wrong. And they're both right here in the bell thing, too, so nobody's got to run anywhere to grab it. Looks like we're waiting here. Somebody looks like they're going to be grabbing grain multiplier. There's only 12 seconds left. We're just going to go ahead and cruise through this. It looks like we're getting grain multiplier from Bednar. Martin's going to grab grain multiplier as well. So both grab grain multiplier. I would assume bale, but you use less grain getting that multiplier up. Using less grain to get that multiplier in is definitely what you want. Yeah, you can see here Martin using that boom, sticking it out there a little further, getting it up a little further on the lift there is always good. It's less time it spends on the conveyor. So there we go. We got both dropping grain now. Bednar trying to catch back up on that grain multiplier, and will do so, looks like, for the most part. And take the lead there a bit, too. Yeah, so 2.2 to 1.8. So very good call there from Bednar to wait, hold off, and get that 2.2 to 1.8 multiplier there. So that means Trelleborg are only getting 18 points per bale. You see the number pop up there as the bales go in. That means Bednar are getting 2.2, so that's 22 points per bale. It's a 4-point difference per bale, and that could be the difference in the game at the end here. We're down to the 4-minute mark. Super drop has spawned. Bell points, how many was that? I didn't see how many it was, and we'll back it up here a minute. Okay, 20 bell points. That makes a world of difference for both teams, really, but Trelleborg grabbed it, so Trelleborg got that 20 extra bell points. That's going to help them out with that 4-point difference there, I think, in the long run here. Wow. Wow. I've got to see that again. Watch Martin literally throw these bales up top. Watch this. Wow, Martin. What a move. What a move. Holy crap. That's the play of the year. That's the play. Hyper stacking the bale on top of the barn was cool. Martin just threw the bales with the telehandler from the bottom into the top by running into it and slinging them off. What a play. I applaud that. Wow, what a move. Holy moly. I've never seen anybody do that. They probably have, but I've never seen it. Get out of the way, Beatmaster. Watch Martin work. Watch this. We're going to see it again. Wow, man. Martin just slamming them in up top. 631. And again, that move may be the difference in the win, too. You got to think about that, because if he's slinging 2 bales in and there's 2 seconds left, Hyper's shoving him in the bottom, you know, or somebody from Bednar shoving him in the bottom. Trelleborg may be able to sling those 2 bales up top and get that 2-point difference, or that 2-bale difference back. Wow, what a freaking move. Martin had too many bales on that time. Just going to stack them, let them roll up. Holy. I did not expect to see that in the Farm Sim League, to be honest. That's something you see on, like, the squad videos or something. Who can throw bells the farthest? Oh, man, that's crazy. What in the world? How did you come up with that? Trelleborg, I'm going to need to know your secrets. Wow, what a move. How much do you practice this, Martin? Oh, we're not going to do it again. Okay. 30 seconds left. I'd assume you've been slinging them in there. Don't want to miss at this point, though. There's still time for them to get up the conveyor if they can get them on within 10 seconds left. They are ahead quite a bit here. Bednar are struggling. They're getting all the bells they can get, but it's not going to matter, I don't think. They're 103 points behind. 111, 100, 110? 110 points behind. So, or 90 points behind at the end there. Trelleborg is your champions from tournament number 1 from FSL Season 4. Congrats to Trelleborg. 1,009 to 908 was the final score. Taking it in 2-0 sweep of Bednar. Martin slinging those bells in. Replay time. Let's watch that one more time. Here we go. Here's the replay of Martin slinging the bells in. They're slowing it down, too. They're slowing it down, not me. That's them in the control room. Look at that. I mean, that's just picture perfect. And again, this is the second time around. Picture perfect, slamming those bells up there. Martin, you're a madman. Absolute insanity right there. Threw him over Beastmaster's bell to get him in there, too. I mean, just wow. Just wow, man. Wow, what a match. What a match. Here's your standings for league play in the first tournament of Season 4. Trelleborg with 90 points. Bednar with 70. Vermeer's Flamboyance with 50. Vultra with 50. Vermeer Flamboyant B, 30 points. Linder with 30. My Insanity with 30. Power Team Esports with 30. Astragon and Cortiva Agriscience tied at 9th place with nothing. Hopefully Astragon and Cortiva can both bring it back in the next tournament. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to skip ahead here to see what else is here. It looks like that's the end of it. So there you go. Giant Software, Farming Simulator League, FSL. Sponsors right here on the side, DLG, Nitrado, Noble Chairs, and Profi. So thanks to all the sponsors that help do this. Disclaimer from me, I am not affiliated in any way with the FSL, the Farming Simulator League. Giant Software, I am a Giants partner, a low Giants partner, bronze tier Giants partner. Other than that, I have no affiliation with Giant Software. I'm just a Giants partner. Wow. What a throw by Martin. I'm still super impressed with that. That's crazy. But thanks to all the sponsors that do put this on, because it makes fans like me have an enjoyable experience watching Farming Simulator in a whole new light, watching Farming Simulator League. Thanks to the casters as well, as always, for putting on a great show for everybody. Thanks to all the sponsors again there. You see them on the right. FSL Season 4 kicked off tournament number 1 finals. Trelleborg coming in with the win. So congrats. I will see you guys next time. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to go the extra mile, this did take a ton of time to go through. This was 6 hours and 15 minutes worth of content. This video is super long, but it was 6 hours and 15 minutes worth of stream I had to go through to get this kind of broken down to where we got away from all the just driving around the field and stuff, it's also fun to hang out because you talk with all the people in the community. So if you want to, you can find all the links down below, from the German feed to the English feed to the clean feed. If you're a broadcaster yourself and you want to grab that clean feed, they absolutely support it. I asked that in live chat one day just to make sure that this was okay to do. They said, yeah, if you want to stream the clean feed, if you want to make videos on it, whatever you want to do, that's what it's there for. We support the community doing what they do with the clean feed, so that's awesome. Thanks to Giants for letting the community do this. Down at the bottom there on the screen, you can see all of their socials. So FSL Esports on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Instagram. FSL Esports across the board there. I'll leave a link down below to the main channel, so the YouTube channel, and all of 3 of the Twitch channels, the German, English, and clean feed. I appreciate you guys. If you want to go a little extra for me, you can not only subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. You can also leave a super thanks on the video. It'd be much appreciated. Help me out for my time here, kind of going through everything. You don't have to, of course. It's not required by any means. I'll put my content out there for free for everybody to watch. If you want to become a member, you can do that too. Hit the join button, become a member today. Come hang out for some live streams. If you just want to hang out with the community, it'd be appreciated. Just hanging out and watching and lurking. You don't even have to chat. You just hang out and watch and be part of the community would be fantastic. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.